Hey guys, so here's my career project and here's my poster. So you can see here there's a whole bunch of watery stuff on here and a scientist over there. So what do I want to be? Well, I want to be an oceanographer. An oceanographer is essentially a geologist who likes working at the beach. And what I mean by that is I want to be a physical oceanographer who explores the physical processes that happen in the ocean. So what we see here on my map or my poster, you can see the cliffs of Dover right around here. So how did they even come to being? So the cliffs of Dover are actually a giant sum of just physical processes that happen over millions of years, which just means CO2 and scat coming into one giant pile, turning into limestone, and just growing until we get the cliffs of Dover. And that is the physical processes. And that is what I want to study, the physical processes of the ocean. So what I just explained to you is a whole bunch of sciencey stuff, and what I'm trying to do is be a scientist. And what a scientist needs is essentially a 4-year degree from any college, but I specifically want to go to UC San Diego, would have scripts of oceanography, or Cal State Long Beach, where it also has a really good oceanography project, but I prefer San Diego. So what are the skills that my career would need? So as an oceanographer, they're basically like any other scientist. So what do scientists need? So I need to be able to observe, collect data, process that data, and share it with a whole bunch of other scientists. So what do I need? So as a physical oceanographer, I would just need to collect all physical data and be able to process it just like any other scientist. And I am working on a lot of collecting data. I do like doing surveys as of lately, or just collecting information on little pets I have, which are dinoflagellates. So a lot of data collecting information is, I essentially have that down. Coming out of college as an oceanographer, what are we looking at annual salary wise? So we're looking at around $60,000 per year entry level positions, and I could double that if I work for an oil rig or oil company, but I don't want to destroy the environment. I want to help protect it. So $60,000 out of college seems pretty good for me, and I could raise my wages if I do have more connections and etc. But I could exponentially increase my earnings if I were just to go back to college and get a master's degree, or if I wanted to be the head chief or scientist of that operation, I would need to get a PhD. So the job description for an oceanographer, an entry-level oceanographer, would basically be data collection duty. And data collection duty essentially is just collecting sand samples, limestone samples, and then analyzing those in the lab. So the average workday for an oceanographer would be collecting samples and analyzing those in the lab. So the workday could be a half and half, or just being outside the entire day, or being in the lab the entire day. And could I get this job in a city? Well, we live in California, which is a very big coastal area. So we're looking at jobs basically in any coastal city. San Diego, I could be working for the fishing industry, or in Los Angeles, I could be working for the surveying industry. So essentially, I could be finding these jobs in giant coastal cities. So what are the benefits of being an oceanographer? So as you can see here, I don't want oil spills. I just want to protect the environment. The benefits of being an oceanographer is that all the work that I'm doing is going to be contributed to protecting the environment. How can we help the environment? And just saving the world, making a difference. So that's all I could ask for being an oceanographer. However, one of the disadvantages of being an oceanographer is that I'm just limited to the ocean. There's so many other problems in the world, but the benefit of being an oceanographer is that everything does lead back into the ocean. So this is it. This is why I want to be an oceanographer, and thank you for listening to my presentation.